Okay, so it's been about 10 seconds. We're getting a little bit of a late start today because, once again, I had computer issues, things needing to be updated. But we are. So last week we got to the point where our Sith warrior was ready to head out into the wild world. So this week we are actually going to be on our Smuggler, starting the Coruscant storyline for her. So, just waiting for it to finish logging in all the way. Oh, okay. But yeah, we're going to be on some hollow tonight. I am going to try to get in at least an hour of streaming, and then I'll just have to go when it is time to medicate the kitty cat, as has been the case lately. Excuse me. Okay, got her logged in. Swapping over. And here we go. Just as my usual reminder, I am not able to see the Twitch chat while I am in game. The overlays still don't want to work right for me. So, I need to toss some stuff in the bank. But we're going to board the shuttle for Coruscant instead. We'll deal with the bank when we get there. For one, I am laggy here on the fleet, and I don't want to deal with it. So. Now, Simhalu, if you guys remember, she is trying to find her starship, which was stolen from her by Skavak. So, let's see if we... Really? Okay. So we are again going to avoid this here, which is our quest for things and stuff. My brain suddenly just went, nope. It's our first instance that we can do. We will see about doing that a bit later. I'm not quite ready for it yet, so... Hey, my camera's actually showing color this time. So you guys can see I'm wearing a bright green shirt. Because of course I am. Okay. Come on. Right. So, we should have Corso Riggs here with us. I'll pop him out in just a minute. He being our first smuggler companion. Alright, don't know why he has not shown up with me.
Let's have us some fun, Captain.
There we go. Okay, so, Coruscant. Not that different than when we were here as our Jedi, but... I don't really want to talk to you, Corso. But we'll have to here in just a few. Alright, so... Of course, we start with triggering this. Coruscant Security plus Customs Enforcement Division equals welcome you, gentle being. Error. Identification protocols plus past cargo logs equal contradictory. Request equals please hold for our customs enforcement agent. Identification protocols accepted. Coruscant Security plus Customs Enforcement Division equal welcome you. Admiral Newman. Request
Everything
equal
on
have a
Coruscant
pleasant
is
day.
huge. You see those city towers as we flew in? How many people you figure live in those? Millions?
Let's go find Skavik and disintegrate him.
Whoa, slow down, Captain. This planet must have 1 trillion people on it. Want to find Skavik before we're too old to shoot straight? We're gonna need local help.
Got someone particular in mind?
I happen to know the perfect guy. There's a gambler named Darmus Pollerin who keeps tabs on everything worth knowing about Coruscant. Good man. You'll like him.
Worth a visit, I guess. Where do I find this Darmus?
Vidu always said if you look for a sabacc table surrounded by beautiful women, you'll find Darmus. But I can narrow that down. I still have Vidu's hollow-frequency contacts, and Darmus is one of them. Give me a second, and we'll talk to the man himself.
Corso, is that you? It's been too long, you rascal. What brings you to Coruscant?
A friend and I are in a real bind. Is there a place we can meet you?
Of course. Come to my private cantina booth. I'm here now, winning my 10th hand of sabacc against a very persistent rodeo. Hope you don't mind the occasional blaster fire. The cantina is in a rowdy part of Coruscant.
I just came from a war zone. I'm used to blaster fire.
I had a feeling you were more than a tourist.
Keep your comlink channel open, Darmus. I've got some bad news about Vidu. I'll bring Darmus up to speed while we travel, Captain.
Keep your eyes open for that scumsucker who stole my ship.
You got it.
Okay. So already just newly arrived on the planet and committing crimes by hacking systems. And of course, Corso was happy to provide a distraction for us. Alright. Let's see. News in the world of Mason. I'm continuing with training. My trainer continues to joke that he is going to just make it so that I do the teaching for him or go straight into on-the-job training, etc. We are going to skip the daily heroics, but remember this guy?
Ah, you're here. It's a great pleasure to meet one of the Republic's finest. I admire anyone who charges into an active volcano full of separatists and comes back alive.
You got a name?
Where are my manners? Forgive me. And it's all Russ Parr, Coruscant Special Affairs Liaison. I represent Venara Kale, Senator of Coruscant. She not only speaks for our capital world in the Galactic Senate, but oversees this planet's government. Senator Kale leads the effort to rebuild what was destroyed during the Sith Empire's invasion. Healing those old wounds has been slow and painful.
You're here collecting credits for the reconstruction. Is that it?
A person with your skills can provide more substantial aid. This world faces many a crisis. A shattered infrastructure, a booming refugee to anarchy. All of these hinder the rebuilding. Senator Kale believes you're and urgent threat. She'd appreciate the favor of a meeting. Immediately.
Senator, huh? My time isn't cheap.
Arrangements will be made to ensure that you feel properly compensated. Senator Kale is the greatest leader we've had in decades. She'll not only rebuild this world, but the rest of the Republic with it. Speak to Minister Immo at the Senate Tower. Tell him you're expected. Good luck, and welcome to Coruscant.
Okay, so picked that up. Should be...
Coruscant sure is good at making a fella feel small. I guess it's kind of inspiring.
Give me just a second from our map, because I've been forgetting to do this, and I want to make certain that we have that open. The show exploration missions. So, let's trot over here. Nope, no missions those ways. Okay. Now, just like last time, you'll notice some missions are not available for us that showed up on Diamab. Priority missions. Yeah, no. Don't need to do either of those. Okay. To the Senate building. Let's see. That one over here is going to be the PvP
Can't
one.
say I blame him.
And we do not want to do the PvP mission. I have no interest in it. But do want to grab this one before we go looking for Skavik too deeply, because of course we don't want to backtrack if we don't have to.
Bemrati Hivo, Semper Finstjun, Umnesan, Dumo Ganyornar.
At last, one moment, please, Senator. Your special special.
Thank you for
appointment has
coming on
arrived.
short notice. I'm Senator Venara Kale. Forgive my abruptness, but time is a luxury I don't possess. As you may have heard, Coruscant is overwhelmed with refugees fleeing Imperial tyranny. Many have been here since the war. The refugees took over the old galactic market sector, huddling in shops and warehouses that were abandoned during the sacking of Coruscant. They refused to leave.
They should be thankful. If this were the Empire, they'd be slaves. Or worse.
I fear their current situation is little better. As so often happens when fear and poverty dominate, a criminal element has risen to take advantage of the situation. The Migrant Merchants Guild began as a political advocacy group for refugees. Over the years, it transformed into a ruthless and murderous criminal syndicate.
Do the gangsters have a power structure, a leader?
It's a consortium of powerful crime lords. When one falls, another takes his place. It makes them difficult to defeat. The Migrant Merchants Guild has grown increasingly hostile and violent. Their criminal enforcers have acquired military-grade weaponry. Earlier today, their thugs took to the streets. They attacked our security personnel, set fires, began rioting. We're facing an armed insurrection.
Have these gangsters made any demands?
They only seem intent on destruction. For generations, the old galactic market was Coruscant's central trade hub. Its importance isn't merely economic. It's a symbol of the Republic's freedom. The comm channels are jammed. We've lost contact with our security forces. I need your help ending this crisis. The criminals must not win.
I'm a pretty good shot. Figure I can take at least half these guys by myself.
Considering your accomplishments on Ord Mantell, that's no exaggeration. Do whatever you must to save innocent lives from that criminal filth. Find my security chief, Captain Winborn. He'll help. Good luck.
Okay, so. Right. Second verse, same as the first, right? Heading right back into battle. But now we have to go find Darmus. If you notice, I have yet to actually talk to Corso. He'll want me to soon enough, but we're just going to hold off on that for now.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
And yes, since it is Valentine's Day, or close enough, I am eating far more candy than I should. But you know what? I'm going through it, so yeah. I feel justified in eating candy. Okay.
There. Better?
So let's see if there's any quest for us to pick up here before we go down. Does not look like it, so here we go. Bounty board. Criminal, Coruscant security alert. Criminal gang, the Fondor 5, confirmed active in Old Galactic Market sector. Last seen entering Far Trader Lounge. All 5 gang members carry death sentences and substantial bounties from numerous violent felony convictions. Bounty payment to be rendered contingent upon substantive proof of gang members' final status. Citizens strongly discouraged from pursuing bounty. Suspects considered armed and extremely dangerous. Of course, we will go ahead and pick that up. Why wouldn't we put ourselves in harm's way? Isn't that what we do?
I greet you on behalf of the great and noble Senator Dolly Burbark. I have the honor of being his senior page. The senator sent me as his representative, though he'd prefer to be here himself. He loves to walk among his people.
Well, the senator sounds like a wonderful man.
Oh, he's the most wonderful man I've ever met. Today, the senator sent me to find brave and loyal citizens to help with a security crisis. It involves his work to restore the Republic to glory by re-establishing our technological superiority.
That's gotta cost some serious credits.
It will, and we must thank the great senator for his enormous generosity. Recently, the senator arranged to acquire a shipment of computer chips, advanced hardware that could create whole new industries for the Republic. Unfortunately, the shipment was hijacked by the Migrant Merchants Guild. Now, Republic security is afraid to take on the Guild's thugs.
Republic security has a lot on their plate.
The senator understands that, which is why he wanted me to find someone like you. Recovering the shipment of chips from the Guild would be a great service to Senator Bark and the Republic.
Is Senator Bark paying for this?
Yes, of course, your fee. In his generosity, the senator has promised to personally reward anyone who helps. To find out where the Guild has hidden the senator's shipment, you'll have to speak with Security Captain Denel Zahn. He ran the investigation. Then return the shipment to Senator Bark's office in the Senate Tower. I'm sure he'll want to thank you personally.
Now, I gotta say that Simhalu is more mercenary than Diamab was. Obviously, I mean, she's a smuggler.
Even the cantinas here are big. Dharma says this is the best watering hole on the planet.
Oh, now I guess we're gonna talk to him.
This is the best feeling. A sky full of stars, a new planet waiting across the galaxy, never gets old.
I thought you'd never been off Ord Mantell.
You know that much about me, Captain? It's a rare woman who can meet a man and know his whole life just by talking. When I came back to Ord Mantell, I thought that was the end for me. Thanks for giving me a way off.
And thus begins the flirting. Ugh.
So, how about that war, huh, Captain? You think the Republic will stop hiding behind the Treaty of Coruscant and admit they want the Empire wiped out? It doesn't sit right negotiating with people who want every man, woman, and kid dead.
What does it matter how they kill each other, as long as there's credits to be made?
And you call me naive. There's no credits to be made in an Imperial slave collar. I joined the Peace Brigade when I was 14. I know what a world looks like when the Empire's done with it.
What's that? A bunch of do-gooders?
The Brigade's a relief organization. Go into worlds abandoned by the Treaty of Coruscant. Help people displaced by the Empire. I was a kid looking for an adventure. After 2 months, let's just say there are no kids in war zones.
Okay, so we get a bit of Corso's background there. I'm gonna check real quick, are there any quests in here? Sure doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go talk to Darmus.
Think you're alright?
Forgive me for being so forward, but you're more radiant than a Tatooine sunset. Darmus Polarin, at your service.
Darmus, you're slicker than a greased hut.
She's got your number, old man.
You wound me. I meant that compliment from the bottom of my heart. Sorry to hear about Vidu. He was a man of refined taste and a terrible card player. I'll truly miss him. Life is like sabacc. The trick is to quit while you're ahead and enjoy your winnings. Exactly how I'll spend my twilight years.
I'll still be flying around this galaxy 100 years from now.
I like your spirit, Captain. Sometimes I think I'm already too old for this business. Now, I know this isn't a social call. Corso says you have troubles, and I'm prepared to help.
A man named Skavik stole my freighter and brought it here.
Corso mentioned a cargo hold full of stolen blasters, and the infamous Rogun the Butcher, too. My sympathies. Skavik is well known in the galactic underworld. He's earned death sentences across the galaxy for everything from armed robbery to kidnapping. He's known to be in the Sith Empire's pocket, and he even cheats at cards. I'm happy to help you find him.
The sooner this is done, the better.
Patience, my friend. Your enemy has more than one associate here. We need to plan our search carefully, or he'll escape again. Soon as Corso mentioned Skavik's name, I alerted all my best informants. I'm getting some interesting leads.
What did I tell you, Captain? Darmus can find out anything. We'll have Skavik in no time.
How much do you want for your information, Darmus?
This information is free of charge, my dear. I would never consider extorting credits from a beautiful woman in distress. Skavik recently used the services of a data slicer named Kixie in the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. Quite talented, I hear.
I'll say this. The man has a way with women.
I don't think it's a romantic relationship. Skavik doesn't cavort with aliens. Even near humans like Kixie. Kixie might be able to help you flush Skavik out of hiding. Be careful, though. The guild is well armed and doesn't like outsiders. Excuse me, darling, but there's a Chargarian with more credits than sense. I really shouldn't let him leave with all his money.
Okay, so we've now met our primary contact here on Coruscant, and he's pointed us in the direction of Kixie. All of this leads us onward to the Migrant Merchants Guild, which we're already going to be dealing with because of the quest from the Senator Kale. Alright. We've also got to go find those computer chips, which for those who watched Diamap's quest here. You might remember that quest. I'm not going to spoil it in the event there's people who are new.
I'm desperate, Mal.
I wish I could help, Nick. I really do, but I can't spare the manpower.
Is this what the Republic has been reduced to? Indifference to the suffering of aliens?
My species hasn't affected the way I've been treated.
Maybe that's because you're human enough, or rich enough, or special enough. For us, there is no justice. We are ruled over by gangsters who call themselves the Migrant Merchants Guild. While Republic security...
Nick, none of you should be living here. We can't guarantee your safety. You know that.
Our homes were buried under rubble during the war. Not our fault the businessmen here are all crooks.
Is everyone living here so sensitive? Or is it just you?
I'm sorry if my pain causes you discomfort, but the situation is intolerable. The Republic considers us squatters and wants us out. The Migrant Merchants Guild claims to protect us, but all they do is exploit us. Now the Guild has kidnapped my mate Rhea and put her to work as an entertainer. Rhea! Forced to dance for the pleasure of scoundrels.
You should have mentioned that earlier. Is kidnapping common?
The Guild does whatever it wishes. They are worse than Hutts. Given Republic Security's apathy, what is an honest merchant to do?
Oh, for goodness sake, Nick, give it a rest.
There's no telling what humiliations and depravities Rhea's been forced to endure. My beloved is worth a great deal to me. Bring her back and I'll reward you handsomely.
All right, I'll do it. I always was a sucker for people in love.
Thank the ancestors. I cannot express what this means to me. Rhea is being held with the other dancers in the guild headquarters. She's a beautiful Nautilin with lovely green head tresses. I'm sure you'll know her.
Half the Nautilins on Coruscant have green head tresses. And whether or not they're beautiful is really a matter of who you are, you know, and what you're into. Because the player character, female Nautilin, not that good looking, honestly. A friend of mine likes to say they look like they got in a fight with a beehive.
In accordance with Security Force Regulation 1195, conversations with non-security personnel are to be kept to a minimum. Let's make this quick. I'm Captain Denel Zahn. Senator Bark's page ordered me to give you information regarding the Senator's stolen goods.
Where can I find the shipment?
Look, I don't work for him. If you want that information, we're gonna have to come to an understanding. Did the Senator's crony tell you where the shipment came from, or what these computer chips are for?
This is just business. Got it?
All right, I get it. You should still know the truth, though. The chips are from planet Ryloth. They're designed to operate remote control slave collars. Under Republic Law 4412, Rylothian slave collars and the chips used to make them are illegal in Republic space, even for senators.
Those chips must be worth a pile of credits.
The Migrant Merchants Guild wouldn't have stolen them otherwise. Our immediate problem is that these slave collar chips are spread around the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. First priority is get the shipment together again. After that, bring the chips back to me and I'll make sure they're destroyed.
Do you intend to prosecute Senator Bark for this?
Not up to me. My superiors will decide how to proceed with the case. Find the chips and get out of the guild warehouse. Once you've got everything, I suggest you let us deal with the shipment, not the Senator.
Shipment's worth a lot of money. And she could definitely
They're having
use money.
shootouts in the street? And here I thought Coruscant wouldn't be any fun.
Cut power to the whole blasted planet if you have to. We can't let those crazies take over the network.
Captain Winborn? Senator Kale said you need backup. What's the situation?
We're getting cut to pieces down here. We're not trained to fight an army of killers. These gangsters are smart, organized, clearly trained off-world. They'll kill thousands. Might even destroy the Senate Tower.
The Senate Tower is nowhere near this sector.
Scum found themselves a way around that little detail. The gangsters brought slicers to access every network node in the sector. They're trying to take over the automated speeder flight paths. They'll cause thousands of mid-air collisions. It'll rain debris on the Senate Tower like a meteor storm. No telling how many will die.
Have to hand it to the bad guys. They know how to put on a show.
You're here to help us, right? The gangsters have armed patrols guarding the network access points. We need to push them back and manually lock down the terminals. Get enough terminals, and we might just pull this off. My men will back you up. Good luck in there.
Okay, so, again, having to deal with those access terminals. We're going to be seeing a lot of the same quests. We're still also going to be seeing the storyline for the Smuggler, which is the big reason why we're here. Doing the other stuff, cool. You know, nice to get it taken care of, but not why we're actually here. Okay. Terminal node. Alright. Going this way. There should be some terminal nodes up the stairs. Might as well get those taken care of, you know? No need to have our senator that's going to be paying us dead because all of the Senate Tower was destroyed. So we'll just, you know, take care of this little problem real quick. I really do need to get these guys some professions trained, so I can show you guys how to do them. I think I'm in the wrong place.
There. Better?
I'm in the wrong place and I'm being shot at. They're all dead now. Really? I have to go all the way over here to get the corpse? Okay. Where, oh where? Could the thing be? I'm in the completely wrong area. Down we go. So. There's the thing. Okay. So. Yeah. Security node. Defeat guild forces. Security node. Okay, so there is one over. Hello. Don't want to deal. Ooh. Right, almost forgot about him. We're gonna just slip right past, because, no. I do not want to fight him. Back when I first started playing this game, it was actually a pretty big, impressive thing when he showed up. He wasn't constantly patrolling because people killed him. And so anytime that he propped up, there'd be a call up in the German chat for the server saying, "Hey, he's up. Come kill him." And a whole bunch of us would get together and murder him. And then, of course, it'd be a while before he respawned because, you know, spawn timers. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. He pretty much just stays up most of the time. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but, you know, it kind of misses some of what there used to be. The camaraderie of everybody on the planet rushing to find and kill this one mob. But, you know, it's people have leveled up, people have advanced in the game. You know, it's just not as hard to get to him as it used to be. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people can solo him now. So why would they bother calling out and saying, hey, come get him? Because anybody can get him. I mean, I say anybody can get him, and that's not better. There are plenty of people, such as me, who can't solo him because, you know, we're on the character we're on. We don't have a high level. There's the access panel. Okay. You would think, as many times as I've done this planet, that I would remember where everything is. But I don't, because it's me. And I have no memory. It's just a thing. We're going to take out his flunkies. Get them out of our way. Then we're going to down him. How do I do that? There we go. Getting in cover. Yay. And dead. But the whole reason I did that was because of this. You guys remember this last time? You've located a datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire that can improve your natural presence ability. The datacron was created for the singular purpose to improve one's presence abilities. This one is still active. Use it to improve your presence attribute. Once used, you will no longer be able to access its power. You can feel the increased power coursing through your veins. Okay. Always want to snag those datacrons when you spot them. Okay, so that's back to Windburn, but we're not going back to him just yet. We are going to hop onto this and take the elevator down and head into the Migrant Merchants Guild area.
That ought to fix you.
You know, one of the abilities we get later is basically kicking somebody in the nuts. Seriously. It's called Dirty Kick. We'll get it eventually. Okay, so, yeah. This way. Alright, so remember, we are looking for chips that power slave collars, and looks like those boxes of chips have mostly been picked through right now, but we can go further and find more. Hey, there's one. Boinky. us some chips. We're not going to stick around for more of them to respawn. There's already people killing stuff. Oh, hi. I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep moving and find them as we go. Really?
That ought to fix you.
Okay. Just a reminder, we've only got about 30 more minutes before I'm going to have to go and give the kitty her meds. In good news, I have found a way to actually get her to take them without her just throwing an awful fit. If I take her favorite treat or a food she likes and mix the crushed up meds into it, she will eat them that way. And this cat just happens to have a very favorite food. Now, it's probably not that healthy for me to be giving the cat SpaghettiOs. But they're her favorite, and they have been since she was a kitten. So for 19 years, this cat has been eating, 19 and a half, she'll be 20 in August. This cat has been eating SpaghettiOs as a treat every now and then. Not frequently, not all the time, but you know, sometimes. SpaghettiOs are a sometimes food for kitties, apparently. At least this kitty. And now normally she gets the medicine mixed in with actual, you know, cat food, not SpaghettiOs. But I figure, you know, tonight she can have SpaghettiOs. Because she loves them. Also, she's not getting a bunch. She's getting literally a spoonful of just the sauce, not the noodles. Because it's only the sauce she's actually interested in. She doesn't want the noodles. Something about that tomato cheese sauce, just, she adores it. Okay, so let's look where we are. Oh good, still in range for the chips. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing tonight, is giving her a spoonful of SpaghettiOs sauce as a treat.
There.
And she'll get her medicine in that. Okay. Got them. Grabbing chips. Okay. I think we will probably... I'm not sure how much we're going to get done before we're done for the night. We'll see. Okay. Now, what do we have where? Nothing there. If we go in here, we've got... Okay, that's from Public's Most Wanted. Security chips. No, security panel. Okay. We are gonna go this way. See about... We'll go ahead and talk to Rhea. And... We might do the Republic's Most Wanted. We might not. I haven't decided yet. If we don't do it tonight, we will get to it next week. Yeah, next week isn't our... Alright, so that's... Let's go talk to Rhea. If you're looking for dancers for a private party, they're booking up fast.
I'm here to see a friend of mine, Rhea Delarue.
Oh, she just got in. Doesn't even have her costume on yet. Rhea, someone to see you.
Thank you for considering Hanera's dance troupe for your entertainment needs. How may I please you this day?
Nick's worried about you. He asked me to get you out of here.
Blast it. I should have known. I'm afraid you've wasted your time. I'm not here against my will.
If you want me to listen, start giving some useful details.
I'm sorry, I should have told Nick the truth. I was just hoping to spare his feelings. Life with him was miserable. Not only were we barely scraping by, but I was fed up. His jealousy was driving me crazy. He didn't want me talking to anyone or going out. Life here is... it's better.
Why does none of this surprise me?
Nick and I left the homeworld together. His devotion was flattering, but I grew to realize the difference between love and obsession. Could you please tell Nick I was shipped off Coruscant? If he thinks I'm gone, he might move on.
Stay here. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, I appreciate your help. Nick's not evil, but I just couldn't stay.
I figured Simhalu would be pretty sympathetic for someone who was, you know, being pinned down, shall we say, by that relationship. She seems fairly freewheeling. Admittedly doesn't seem that interested in relationships herself, but you know. Thus far she's been not really flirting with anyone, which is kind of an odd one for a lot of my characters, honestly. There we go, there's the... To access security station, insert clearance pass.
Chixie better be worth all this extra trouble.
There's bound to be somebody around here with a clearance pass. You ready for some more action, Captain?
Okay, sure. We'll go murder some people for the clearance pass. Really? All the way back there? It was just over here. Couldn't have just given me the pass while I was killing things? You know? Oh. Gives us a chance to look for more chips, right?
There. Better?
Of course neither of you guys have. Corso, did you just shoot me in the ass? I saw that right? He just randomly shot me in the ass. I'm not interested in the security droid. No? Maybe he's who I need. Nope, not him. love opening up with just chucking a bomb at them. So, yeah, you bomb. Nope. No security pass from them either. I'm getting annoyed.
That ought to fix you.
And there we go. You have loot. Oh, I'm not finding any more chips because I don't need any more. I was sitting there going, why can't I find these? Let's see how far. We've got a lot of choices for it. Throw him right off his feet. No security passes there either. Dadgum, what does it take to find a security pass?
You're all right.
None of them. Alright. Well, we got time. We'll go ahead and, definitely want to hit that fixer first. Ooh, lag spike. There we go. Yeah, the fixers you want to wipe out as quickly as possible because they heal everybody else. Fixer I had missed. And that's why it took so blasted long to kill everybody. We're gonna go this way. Oops. Fixer's definitely who we want to hit first.
You're all right.
can't see. It's something weird. Always we can wipe out bruisers and fixers, etc., before we go dealing with Long Eye. We took out like half of their reserve forces in one go, just on accident because we picked the timing of the room wrong. Alright, get me healed up, Corso. I can't wait till we move, because we're going to get a couch that doesn't try to eat me, and I'll have a room where I don't have to sleep on the couch all the time.
Think you're all right.
Right. Some of these guys, they, somebody summons more when they die. Really? Love how they fall through the floor and you can't actually do anything about them. You just kind of have to accept that you're going to be stuck there until your companion, who somehow can target them even if you can't, can kill them. Still haven't found that clearance pass. Still annoyed about it. Hey, Burnout. Enjoy that bomb I threw at you. Gonna do this from a distance, I guess. See who's the better shot.
There. Better?
Which, I mean, it's kind of impossible for either of us to miss, for the most part, but, I do more damage, and I've got a healer. He doesn't. Because we killed the fixer. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. Poof. Always takes long enough with these elites, though. Beryllium lizard egg. Oh, joy, the room with two. I don't see a fixer. it's a Gamorrean. The pig guys. We're gonna run into this room. Get right up here with Chopper for a very good reason. So that I can try and AoE both at the same time. I'm doing Basher first because he is the harder hitter of the pair. I can get rid of Chopper pretty quick too now that Basher's gone. There we go. Chopper down. Hey, got a blue. And... nope, no extra friends. Hey. So there is no way to fight Gotshot without fighting these guys over here. That these guys showed up before I reached the point of hate fighting the fixers. Okay, so you just keep those two bruisers racing for me, okay, man? Yeah, come on. There, fine. Between Corso and I, we can generally take these guys out fairly fast. Okay. Now, Bruiser, Fixer. He's my target.
That ought to fix you.
But yeah, if I were to try and take out Gutshot without killing these guys first, they'd just hop into the fight. So we want to get them out of the way before we go up against Gutshot himself. Alright. So Gutshot is not a Trandoshan. What are these things called? I can never remember. One of my least favorite companions is one. I know I talked about that last time. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. My brain keeps saying Trandoshan, and I'm like, no, those are the lizards. And I like the lizard that I deal with the most. I don't remember. I know it starts with a T, though, I think. That's always a good question. Did you remember the race right? No, probably not. Go look up that particular companion, but I don't want to. Come on, just die. Okay. He's down. That got me to level 16, and he drops a green. Okay. Now. Yeah, we could go the short way. That would just have us go right back to the entrance super fast and easy. But I don't really want to fight them. I want to just get out of here. Okay, still need to get that security pass. Hoping I can get it here in the next couple of minutes. Or I am going to have to go and finish up that next week.
There. Better?
So we will try to get one real quick. I mean, I can feed her a tiny bit late. I just don't want to feed her too much on that treat and medicine. Yes. Security pass. Okay. We go back up. Nope. Back this way. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 minutes. We shall see. I don't want to fight if I don't have to, because fighting takes time. Here we go. To access secure station, insert clearance pass.
Awfully nice of the guild to leave a clearance pass with their security patrol.
Clearance pass detected, secure station access granted. Alright. In we go.
You're all right.
At least the slicer droids are ridiculously easy to beat. I have to kill 6 of them. Well, I've gotten 4. Now gotten 6. Hey, that one dropped a purple. I will take a look at that once we are done with, well, probably next week. Hi, Kixie.
Been monitoring you on the security network. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Guess we found our slicer. But why does this room look like a prison?
Because it is a prison. Thanks for noticing. Whatever issues you're having with the guild, I'm on your side. I'm just a slave here.
Your name's Kixie, right?
That's my nickname. Short for Kixie Aralu. You came here for me? The guild locked me up 2 years ago. Forced me to work for them. I'll do anything to get out. What do you need?
Put me on Skavik's trail and I'll free you.
Finding his trail is easy. Just look for the slime. I knew that Corellian pig lizard Skavik had ticked off the wrong person. No wonder he was in such a hurry. Skavik paid the guild to clean his identity record. They made me slice into the Republic's main database and delete all his arrest warrants.
No wonder Skavik gets around so easily. Nobody's chasing him but me.
He mentioned some Sullustan lawman giving him trouble. Sorry, but that's all I know about Skavik. I'm not sure how else to help you.
I want you to make that scum's life miserable.
I don't know about miserable, but I think I can put him on the defensive. Take away his spotless identity record, and Skavik can't walk 10 meters without attracting attention. He'll be a lot easier to find. I can ruin Skavik's identity record for you in no time. If I do that, will you let me go?
I want Skavik's record dirtier than a sewer on Hutta.
In other words, just the way I found it. No problem. I saved copies of everything I erased from Skavik's identity record. All I have to do now is transfer the data back. There. Easy. The minute he passes an identity checkpoint, it'll trigger an alarm.
A gangster put a price on my head. Can you fix that?
Thing about gangsters is, getting in trouble with them is easy. Getting out? That's something else. Sorry, I can't help you there. Okay, let me go now, so I can make it out before they lock this place down.
I was always planning to let you go.
Thank you, you're my hero.
Maybe we should go check in with Darmus, see if he's got any new info on Skavik.
Okay, so... Sadly, Kixie couldn't help us out, but it's okay, we'll live. That said... Alright, we need to get back to... at least Captain Winburn, if not Nick and Senator Bark. So we are going to... I think that'll get us closest to Nick. Still have not quite decided what we are going to do about Senator Bark's slave chips. Hey, it's her.
Halt, citizen. I'm seeing double, but you both look like you can handle yourself. Officer Anstis. Nice to, meet you. Apparently I've got enemies back at HQ. Got the unenviable task of arresting Gambo, Black Sun enforcer with a string of murders to his name. I've gone inside the dealer's den half a dozen times to confront him, and he's beaten me within a centimeter of my life each time.
Are you still in one piece?
My head's pounding and you're covered in spots. I've been better. I'd call for backup, but frankly, Gambo could tear through that whole cantina if he had a mind to. He needs to be talked down or knocked out if I'm gonna arrest him. I'm no match, but you might have a shot.
I wasn't planning to live forever anyway. I'm in.
No one sees Gambo without going through Zuki, his lookout. If you're lucky, Gambo might give you a few words before he starts swinging. Use them wisely.
Or I can just shoot him. Shooting him's fun.
Look, if it's a matter of credits, we can negotiate a new price. Placing the bounty here. Details are
Hey, Izuki. Oh, hey, Darmus.
An informant spotted you leaving the Migrant Merchants Guild. I trust Kixie was useful?
I have a better idea what Skavik is up to, but still no clue where he is.
At least you know where he isn't. My sources reveal Skavik is doing business with the Black Sun gang. A dangerous friendship for all sorts of reasons. Black Sun is notorious for keeping holo recordings of all their meetings. No doubt they preserve the highlights of Skavik's visit.
I doubt Black Sun lets just anybody peek at their hollows.
Black Sun fragments its recordings over several computers to prevent unauthorized viewing. You'll have to assemble the relevant footage by accessing each computer. I should warn you, Black Sun controls an entire sector of Coruscant. They're thugs with the most horrible manners. Do be careful. Good luck.
Okay, well, there's that. Didn't give me that much, but hey, it's something, right? That's still red. There, yes. Hiya, Zuki.
I need to talk to Gambo.
Tula musta, wo granitampio, tu pushiwompa. Gilis ka chanaga wanichika kospa ini kokate.
Gambo doesn't like to be bothered. Republic security keeps bothering him. Gambo's getting angry. He tells me leave him alone or I get thumped. I'm not getting thumped for you.
Scared, huh? Figures.
Nakmanoya chos, nawi kuchuso yo
Good to make fun of me. I
chitoya.
tell Gumbo who to crush. I think I want you crushed.
Dong mi cha Kolkata maji, ta us
Said
azalas
they had to see you,
ulva.
boss. Might have been talking to Republic Security. Republic Security already sent someone. I broke her. I'll break you too.
Sometimes you have to bend the law, but you beat a Republic security officer.
Maybe should have killed her, boss. No witnesses. Shut up, Zuki. Too much heat already. I surrender. Maybe I get off easy. We'll see. Okay, then. I wasn't expecting that to be so easy, but sure. Okay. Well, I guess we go turn that in. I'm as surprised as she's gonna be.
Don't know what you said, but I almost died of shock when Gambo turned himself in. We're not taking any chances. There's a whole squad escorting him back to headquarters. I should call a medic before I pass out. Thanks for the help.
Okay, then. I do really need to go and get her medicated. Let's go ahead. We'll talk to Nick real quick, because I think he's who's right around this corner. Let him know his girl doesn't want to see him anymore.
You're back! Did you find Rhea? What happened?
Your mate's no longer on Coruscant.
What? No, this can't be. Where did she go?
The details don't matter.
Oh, my poor Rhea. She was my most valued possession. Why do the ancestors punish me so? I suppose we should settle up, despite the fact that you failed to bring my beloved back. This is yours.
Next time, be a man. Go after your women yourself.
We all have our talents. Mine are in the arena of commerce. This is for your trouble. So long.
Yeah, the fact that he referred to her as his
That ought
most
to fix you.
prized possession, that tells you something. And it doesn't say anything good. That said, we're going to go ahead. Hello, Neko Naminam. Sorry that I didn't see this until just now. As I've said before at the beginning of the stream, I can't see my chat when I'm playing. The overlay that is supposed to show me it does not, and I only have the one screen because I'm playing on a laptop. But we are going to end the stream for tonight. I hope that everyone had a wonderful time watching, and I will be returning with a crafting stream on Sunday. Still trying to figure out when I want to do these streams, depending on what my new schedule is going to be once I finish training. That said, thank you guys all for coming out, Hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. And I'll see you next time.